Hey guys, it's your girl Dazja Jordan. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show you guys how I achieve this not so basic fall cut crease. So if you like what you see, please don't turn the channel. So first I want to start off by using this Louise base in the color 0. I just want to go ahead and pop that all over my eyelid and then take a beauty blender and buff that in. Now I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder, and I'm going to go on top of that Louise base, and I just want to make sure that that goes nowhere. So I want to go ahead and just buff that right on in. So we're going to go back in with that color Madagascar, and we are just going to make sure that those two colors are melting into each other, just really buffing out any harsh lines. I like to see everything kind of just look seamless. Now we are going to go into that color Jezebel, and I'm also going to pop that into my crease right on top of Kenya. Now going back with that Louise base, I am going to create a very precise, is that the word that I want to use? Yeah, I think so. Cut crease. So my best advice with a cut crease is to really take your time with it, you guys. Really just kind of carve out, it's almost like coloring inside the lines of your favorite coloring book. So just really arch and fill, I guess. Alright guys, so now we're going to dip into the color Zuri. I like it because it's like that snow kind of color with a little bit of shimmer. I think that is very pretty. Right now it looks like you cannot see it because of the Louise base, but it's there, y'all. If you're doing this cut crease, if you're using the color, you can tell the difference from the base and the color. But it's a very pretty all-purpose color, I think. Well, maybe not all-purpose, but it's a pretty color, you know. So I just want to go ahead and go right underneath that cut crease, really just lining. I'm not going to put it over the whole lid or anything like that, but just a little bit. So now we're going to go back in with that color Madagascar. We are going to start carving out our second cut crease. So this is going to be a double cut crease. So with this, you really just want to follow how the first cut crease is. So you just want to go a little bit below that that Zuri color, sorry guys. So we want to go a little bit below that Zuri color, if not right beneath it, just because it is a very snowball kind of color. So if we go right below it and really just follow the pattern of the first cut crease that we have going on up top, everything will align perfectly. Okay, so real quick, I do want to let you guys know that we will not be filling in the rest of our lid with this color. We are actually going to go back in with the color Kenya, and we are going to fill that in at the bottom. Again, we want everything to be seamless. That's why I'm using a very, very tiny fluffy brush to just kind of make sure that both of the colors are blending in and showing. I also did not use a lot of product. I picked up a little product on the brush and I did not dip the brush back into the product at all. Now we're gonna go in with a little thin eyeliner or liquid eyeliner from NYX Cosmetics. I like this just because my eye is very small, so I can't use big brushes or, you know, anything that has a big pen or, you know, just whatever. It has to be very small so that I can make sure that everything is precise and fits my eye. I used to have like 2 different sized eyeliners on each eye and it just was not popping. So that's why I decided to go with something that was very thin. I love it. It's easy to build upon. If you mess up, it's not that noticeable, but yeah. So now I'm going to be using the NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to apply that right on top of the black eyeliner that I just applied. I want to put it directly on there, and the reason why I use black eyeliner and I didn't just go in with the primer is because, for one, I wanted you guys to see exactly where I'm going to be applying these sparkles, or the glitter I should say, and I also needed it for myself just so that I can see that everything is precise and looking right, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna be getting into this look that is gonna take some time, so whatever you guys do, don't move fast. But we are going to be using the metallic glitter in the color 04 MGLI by NYX Cosmetics, and we are going to put that right on top of the glitter primer and also that winged eyeliner that we just applied. So just a little tip, make sure you cover the whole, like all of the black, really, the whole eyeliner, and this look will come out just banging for you if you're trying this at home, or, you know, just for your reference, if you want to try this look or a similar look or use glitter eyeliner or whatever, you know. So just kind of take your time. There is a lot of dipping and dabbing, but it is what it is. Then I wanted to go in with some concealer and just kind of clean up, make sure all of my lines are good, and I mean, you guys see what's going on here. So I did forget what style lashes these are, but they are from Ardell. I went ahead and popped those on off camera. Now we're gonna go in with our e.l.f. hydrating booster drops. I like this just because sometimes my skin is super dry, so I like to add that hydration underneath my makeup. And then I'm gonna go in with the Cover Fix Blur Primer just because I like to make sure everything is smooth and looking good. And then today for foundation and concealer, we are going to be using the Juvias Place And sorry you guys, I got 2 kids under the age of 2, so you're gonna hear a whole lot of background noise from them. But then we're gonna go in with this Juvias Place concealer, and I will list everything down at the bottom or in the description box of the number and the colors that I'm using with Juvias Place. So while my concealer was drying just a little bit, I did go in with my double decker mascara, and I just applied the mascara, you feel me? And now we're gonna go through and blend. You can use a brush, or you can use a beauty blender, or whatever you choose, but just make sure everything is seamless and do not mess up your eyes. Now I'm gonna go back in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder and just apply that to every area of my face that I applied the concealer. Now, I like a very matte looking face, and I also love for my concealer to stay in its place. So this is going to help to keep your concealer in place, and it won't move and won't crease, and you'll just look so good, I promise. So now I'm gonna go in with my Aveda powder in the color Brazilian Sun 106. I got this when I attended Aveda for my esthetician license. I like their makeup. It's very natural, easy to apply. You don't need a whole lot of it. So if you guys like how this product looks on me, I would go and invest. It is a bit on the pricier side, but hey, you pay for what you love, you feel me? So I just went ahead and did my whole contouring with this, from my nose to my cheeks. Oh, and I do want to let you guys know, with my nose, I do not go all the way down. I just like to give a little bit of definition in between the bridge of my nose and my eyes, just because it's really flat there for me. So for me, it adds some dimension, and I really like that. So now I'm going to go in with my Becca pressed shimmer in the color Topaz, and I use the same brush that I use for my contouring to apply this product. One, because I like the way it helps melt the shimmer into the contouring, which is amazing, so it doesn't give any harsh lines. I really love how it all just kind of looks and gets, put together. So I just want to go ahead and add that to my left and my right cheek, and also the bridge of my nose. I don't like to add highlight everywhere anymore, just because I wanted this to be like really subtle and easy. I can wear this outside of the house kind of look. I mean, sometimes my dudes be looking at me when I be trying to go outside the house looking like a freaking unicorn, and he be like, no babe, what you doing? But I wanted you guys to have a look where you could wear every day. So we are going to go back into that color. Woo! Ooh, I forgot that color. What is that color? Kenya. We're gonna go back into the color Kenya, and we're going to pop that underneath our eye, and then we're gonna go back in with that double decker mascara and add that to our bottom lashes. So you guys, that is the look. Oh, and for my lips, I did use the MAC lip liner chestnut and the MAC color velvet, I believe that's the lipstick. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this tutorial, and don't forget to go and follow me on all of my social media handles. I am Dazja Jordan everywhere, from Twitter, Facebook to my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for supporting and rocking with me. You are truly a blessing, and don't forget to go and check out some more of my work on my channel. Thank you guys again. Be blessed.